あ、思い出したっす。I remembered something. 思い出す It's a word that is often used which you remember something. お、思い出した。ティンバーマニアックスってビルの向こうに放送局が見えた記憶がある。So, I have a memory that, if I remember correctly, you can see the broadcast building from the building opposite, which is the Timber Maniacs building. 向こう So 向こう is the opposite side or the other direction. And he says 記憶, which is a memory, a recollection, or a remembrance of something. Timber Maniacs というテビルの向こうに放送局が見えた記憶がある。そっち向かってみてほしいっす。I want you to go and try to look over there. 向かう is to go towards or head towards something. そっち向かってみてほしい。So I want you to go, or I wish for you to. This is like, if you add 欲しい to something, it's sort of like, I want you to, like, it can mean wanted or wished for. But it also means like, I want you to do something. And I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. だからってビルに向かってずっと進んだら壁に当たったとかいう言いがかりはなしです。What is he saying here? And let's see. Okay. だからってビルに向かって So I think だからってmeans a number of things. I'm not entirely sure which one of them applies here just yet. だからってビルに向かって I should actually say thatビル here is a building. ビルに向かってずっと進んだら So ずっと進んだらif you continuously move forward, 進む is to advance and go forward, and ずっと is continuously. So if you continuously go forward, then 壁に当たったとかいう。So 壁 is wall. And then 当たる is to hit or strike. Like I think to be hit or to strike the wall. 壁に当たったとかいう。So things like striking the wall to say the next part of his sentence I'm also a little bit confused about. 言いがかりなしですよ。So 言いがかり言いがかり is like a false accusation. I think he's making a joke, and it's something like I want you to go ahead and go towards that building, but like don't blame me if you run into walls. There's no blaming me for that. Like it sounds almost like he's making a lame joke about like, make sure you stop before you get to the building or you're going to run into it. I think. It's kind of a difficult sentence, so I might save it for later. Zone is like, what? 何してたんだ早く戻れ。ガルバディア兵が来るぞ。So, what are you doing? Hurry up and get back here. The Galbadian soldiers are coming. Hayai. Sorry, hayaku in this case. Hayaku, quickly or swiftly. Modoru is to return or to go back. Machi ni wa keibi no heishi ga ippai desu. There are lots of soldiers in the city. Machi ni machi ni keibi, which is security. Or like defense guards or security. Heishi is a soldier. And then he's saying there's many of them. There is ippai, like a lot or much. Kiotsukete kudasai. Please be careful. Kiotsukeru is to be careful or pay attention. Actually, there's a slightly different reading for this, which is kiotsukeru. It's the same word, it's just in this case it uses the kanji, so I wanted to list it with the kanji there. Hotel mo ima wa tomete moraenai rashii desu yo. You can't even stop at hotels right now, it seems. Choushi waruku nattara fukuro no nami suyo. Mucha kikusu. So let's just break this down a little bit more. Why can't I draw? I had the wrong color. Interesting. Okay, so that's about where I want to be. So the first line we know. Hotel mo ima wa tomete moraenai rashii desu yo. Tomeru is to stay somewhere. Which is to lodge, to put up, or to accommodate. And he says Rashi, which is it looks like, or like it seems like, or it appears like that is the case. And then after that, he says, Choushi waruku nattara, if you feel bad, fukuro no nami desu yo. Is it nami? No, it's namida, I'm sorry, which is tears. Fukuro no namida, the tears of owls. I think he's referring to an item here. Fukuro no namida. Muchakucha kikusu. He's saying that it will be super effective. Muchakucha kikusu. Muchakucha is like an adverbial expression, which means awfully or extremely. And then kiku is another word that means to be effective. So whatever this item is, fukuro no namida, it must be very effective. 確か町の外れに住んでいるじいさんの家に Okay, let's do this one line at a time. 確か、surely 町の外れに住んでいる、living on the edge of the town. めちゃくちゃ I hear that word a lot in anime. I don't even think I ever knew what it meant. It means a lot of things, but usually it means something like really very excessive. And it can also mean actually めちゃくちゃ can also mean sort of like absurd or unrealistic. Like if you just say むちゃくちゃだ, like you're saying basically that's absurd or nonsense. So 町の外れ Hazare is the end, the verge, or in this case the outskirts. You are mechakucha. Thank you, I think. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Sumu is to reside somewhere. So, machi no hazare ni sunderu, like residing on the edge of town. And he says, Ji-san? Yes. It can mean Ji-san in this case. It can mean grandfather, but it could also be just like an older male gentleman. Which I think is what he's saying. Ji-san no ie ni, which is ie his house. Then he goes on to say, まあいいですよね。シードさんたち強いですから大丈夫ですよね。Like, he kind of says, like, there's on the edge of the city there's a house, but oh, it's fine. You see folks are all really strong. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. 強い。Right. 置いてちゃいやつ. He's like, I've been left behind as he runs off into sunset.